welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be doing another chit chat get ready with me. I absolutely loved doing the one that I did like a few weeks ago and you guys seem to really like it as well. I wanted to kind of turn this into like a little bit of a series and include like story times. I know there's like a ton of story time channels and people love sharing stories with you guys, but I thought it would be fun to kind of get ready together and kind of just chat. I kind of want to do this like maybe every couple of weeks or once a month or whatever you guys want, so I just think it's fun. I love watching people's story times, but I just feel like if we're getting ready together, it's kind of like getting ready with a best friend, you know what I mean? Today I just kind of wanted to talk about 2016, since this is now 2017. It is my first time filming in 2017. We're gonna kind of talk about my feelings on 2016 and what my plans are for 2017, what 2017 is going to entail for myself and my husband and my Spency. So if you want to get ready with me, then just keep watching. I will try and kind of walk through products that I use and stuff, but if I don't mention something, I will definitely leave it below down in the description box. I'm going to go ahead and start by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. I have this little sample set that I think I got from Sephora. I'm thinking about buying the full size of this. It's a really nice primer. Look how pigmented that is. Kind of put on a lot. I'm just gonna blend it out with this Sigma brush here. Also, I just want to say a little disclaimer. You might hear like my laundry, like my washing machine and stuff going off, my heater and my fan, because it's freaking hot in here. I need to have my fan on and I'm doing a crap ton of laundry, you know, working on them 2017 goals. So you might hear that. I'm sorry. I want to do kind of like a rose gold eye look today. I don't know, it's just kind of what I'm feeling. So I have a whole bunch of palettes and stuff sprawled out in front of me. I'm just gonna kind of grab things and we'll see what we come up with. So I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's. We didn't do anything. I had to work on New Year's Day, so we didn't do anything. I think I was in bed by like 10:30. So I didn't even ring in the new year. I was conked out because I had to work. There's no better way to ring in the new year than making some money. I can't believe it's already 2017. I feel like this year is going to be such a great year. I just have a feeling. I just have a gut feeling that this year is going to be a really, really great one. I'm going to take this color right here called Fawn. It's a gorgeous kind of transition shade. I am pretty glad that 2016 is over. I don't particularly think it was like the worst year I've had, but I don't really think it's the best year. It was just kind of a very, I don't know, it was a year that I think people were just ready to kind of get over, which is kind of how I felt. Like I was just kind of over it, especially towards the end of the year. Even though I feel like it went by so fast, I was just kind of over it. You know, I felt like there was kind of a lot of negativity in 2016, a lot of hate in 2016. It was a very interesting year, to say the least. For me personally, like I said, it wasn't the worst year that I've had, but I wouldn't say that it was a particularly, I don't know, good year. I definitely feel like it was a year of change for my husband and I, like both as individuals and together. I feel like it was a big year for change for us. And it's so funny, I know I've mentioned this in my like life update video that I did a few months ago when I kind of came back into the YouTube community. A lot in our life has changed, and I remember at the beginning of 2016, like when it comes to the end of the year, my husband and I, we always kind of sit down at the end of the year and kind of reflect and talk about what the new year is going to bring. You know, we write down what our goals are going to be for the next year and stuff like that. And I remember 2015, we were talking before the new year, before 2016 started, and I was like, this is going to be a year of change. And I remember saying, I was like, I don't know when, I don't know how, but I just feel like this is going to be a big year of change for us. And it definitely was. It was such a big change. You know, we changed our whole lifestyle. I personally thought it was going to be like, I don't know, like a career change or something completely different than what it was. I think I'm gonna take this color right here called Dusty Rose with just my same brush that I used earlier. So I remember having that conversation with my husband, and I remember being like, you know, this is going to be such a big year for us. Like, a lot's going to change in our lives. I don't know what it is. I don't know when it's going to happen. I just can feel that we're gonna have some change, and I never in a million years would have ever known that it was going to be us going vegan. I would have never guessed. If you would have asked me that at the beginning of the year, I'd be like, what? No. But it's so amazing how like our whole lives have changed, and I look at life differently. There's a lot of things that I look at differently now that I never thought I would look at differently, you know? I never knew what veganism was. I mean, honestly, I knew what vegetarian was. My sister's been vegetarian since, I don't even know, like I was 9 or 10. I was very young. Pretty much my whole life she's been a vegetarian. So, I mean, I knew what that was. And I have probably heard the term vegan like once, maybe twice in my life, you know, which is crazy to say. But, you know, I live in the Midwest, and it's like farming central around here, you know what I mean? It's just, you're raised a certain way, and I was raised eating animal products. It wasn't something that I ever like looked into. It was just something that I did, you know? My eyes were definitely opened to a lot of things, and I look at life completely different. I look at products I buy now completely different, and I never would have ever thought that that would happen, but it's been such a positive change in our lives that I could never go back. I mean, I don't think I will ever go back, you know? And if you're not vegan, I mean, that is totally fine as well. Everybody has their own opinions on things. Everybody lives their lives differently, and I am not one to preach about how you want to live your life. You live your life however you want to live your life. I am missing a brush. I think I'm gonna take this color called Aubergine right here. It's a really pretty purple. That was such a big lifestyle change, and my husband, you know, he went vegan as well, and it's just been a very fun experience. It's been a very educational experience. I've learned a lot. So that was definitely a huge lifestyle change. It's still something that we're constantly working on, you know? I mean, we still make mistakes. We're not perfect. We're not anywhere close to being perfect with it. I mean, we've made mistakes. That's how you learn. You know, I feel like my husband and I's relationship, we're so much stronger now. I don't know, it's something that we are learning about together, and we are doing together, and now we like cook together all the time, which we never really did. It was usually just me cooking and him doing the dishes. But now it's like we're cooking together, and we have a good time when we're doing it, and we're like coming up with different recipes and how we can veganize things and stuff like that. It's made our relationship even stronger, which is awesome, and I never would have thought that that would change our lives like that. And it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain like how I feel about that, but I definitely feel like it's changed our lives for the better. One of our goals for 2017 is to go completely cruelty free. We're in the process of transitioning right now, but hopefully by the end of 2017 we will have mastered that. Right now, you know, we still have products and stuff that we're gonna continue to use because we've paid for it, and we're not just gonna like throw it away. It's been fun just to kind of learn this together and do this together, you know? Another thing that I feel like has changed is I've done a lot of self-reflecting this last year, and it's been like an eye-opener, you know, to kind of come to a point where you are comfortable in your own skin, and I've definitely changed in that sense. It's taken a long time for me to get to a point where I can say that I'm comfortable with who I am. I definitely feel like this year my eyes have been opened, and I can say with confidence that I'm proud of who I am and who I've become and who I will continue to be. That's a big change, you know. I went through the last 25 years of my life feeling like I don't know who I am, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, you know, stuff like that. And to kind of feel like you look at life differently and you see yourself in a different light, it's an awesome feeling. And I never realized how negatively I looked at things until this last year. I feel like I've made such a positive change that it just, I don't know. it feels really good. Each day of life is a gift, and I never really kind of recognized that until this past year. I mean, day in and day out, if you're doing the same thing over and over again, you get kind of used to it, you get into a routine, and you take things for granted. I mean, honestly, I look at life differently now. I try not to take things for granted. I'm thankful every day that I wake up. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my husband. I'm thankful for our jobs. Even though I'm not happy with where I'm at in my job, I still have a job. You know, I'm thankful for my dog, who I love so much. She brings so much joy to my life, my family. There's so much to be thankful for that we kind of forget about. I definitely feel like this year I have been able to notice that and take more pride in my life, I guess. I don't know, I definitely feel like I have more positive thoughts now than what I used to, and I just feel overall better as a person. It really didn't make any sense, but I appreciate things in my daily life a lot more now. I want to do, like I said, like a rose gold eye. I have two from ColourPop here that I want to use. This one is called Sequin. It's a little bit darker of a rose gold. That's what that one looks like. I don't think I want to go with that one. This one's Weenie. It's from Kathleen Light's collaboration. Looks like that. I think this is the one I'm going to go for. So I want to know, what's the best thing that happened to you in 2016? I know a lot of people had a lot of like a crappy 2016, but there has to be something good that happened. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite thing was in 2016. I do have several goals for 2017. I like to call them goals. I don't like to call them resolutions. I feel like goals for me are a little bit easier to kind of achieve. My first goal would be, as a lot of people's probably is to live a healthier lifestyle. Even though we're vegan, I mean, you can be a unhealthy vegan, which, you know, we kind of are. We don't strictly eat fruits and vegetables. Like, we eat a lot of processed food, you know, the pizzas, the burgers, the mock meats, the mock cheese that has like a lot of fat in it. We eat that, and we eat kind of a lot of it. So that's one thing we want to do this year. Like, for us as a couple, that's kind of like our couple goal, is to eat better and try and focus more on like whole plant foods and like making our food instead of popping it in the oven. One of my personal goals is to just be more active. Like, there for a while I was pretty active, but it's like I go in phases. Like, there's times where I'm like, yes, I'm gonna work out every single day, I'm gonna rock it, and then I don't know what happens. I just stop. I don't know why. So that's one thing I definitely want to do more of, is like get in shape and stay in shape. I do want to add a little bit of shimmer, so I'm gonna take this NYX roll-on shimmer in Salmon. It's just like a nice pinky color, looks like that. I'm just gonna use that same brush I was using for the ColourPop shadow. I told my husband on Saturday, you know, we were doing our yearly talk about what we think the year is going to bring. I think that this is going to be a big year of growth. And I don't know, like, if it's going to be just me, if it's going to be my husband, you know, with his job, or how we're gonna grow and why, I don't know. But I just feel like that is what our year is going to entail, is a year of growth and success, and I am excited, and I'm hoping it is for my husband. He has been wanting a promotion at work for such a long time. He's been in his position now for a little over a year, but he works so hard. He is so deserving of a promotion, and I really hope that he gets it. That is kind of what I feel that this year is going to entail, is growth and success, but I hope that it is for my husband. I think we're going to learn a lot this year. I mean, we learned a lot last year, but I feel like we're going to learn even more this year. I would love to travel a lot this year, because we honestly haven't traveled in such a long time. I really, really hope that we can this year, because what better way to learn things and grow than learn about different cultures. Alright, so I went ahead and put on some false lashes, and we're going to move on into the face. I'm going to prime my face with the Too Faced Primed in Poreless. It like got really dark outside. I think it's about ready to rain, which is crazy. So if the lighting changed at all, I'm sorry. I'm going to take my ELCIE Micro Soap Foundation and the Glow Enhancer for my foundation today. I don't really quite remember what I was talking about before I put on my false lashes. I think I was talking about my goals for 2017. So my goals are pretty much to exercise more, be more active, and like, we don't have a gym membership or anything. I don't really want to get a gym membership. We have stuff downstairs in our basement that we use. We have an elliptical, we have like a stationary bike, we have like weights and things like that downstairs. So I don't really feel like I need to get a gym membership. Plus it's just easier at home. I don't have to leave my dog or anything, and I can do it whenever I want. But that's like one of my big goals, is to be a little bit more active. Another goal that my husband and I have is staying on top of cleaning and like laundry, because we always wait until laundry like piles up to do it, and then it's like we're stuck spending the whole day doing freaking laundry, and I hate that. I hate it so much, because you know, then you have like a crap ton of stuff to put away, and I don't like that. That's one thing that we definitely need to be better on. And like cleaning, we usually save it for the weekends, but like on the weekends it sucks, because you know, we want to do other things instead of working, because we like work throughout the week, you know what I mean? So it's like the last thing we want to do on our weekends is to clean. So we've made a cleaning schedule, and we will see if we stick to it. Oh, that went like way crooked. Do you see that? Oh goodness gracious. Another one of our goals is to travel a little bit this year. I think I've already mentioned that, but I definitely want to go somewhere. I don't know where we're gonna go. We've looked at several different places, but I just want to go somewhere. I haven't traveled in such a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette for contouring today. I'm gonna take this for my bronzer. This is the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. Such a beautiful color. That's what it looks like. It has started to rain outside. Hopefully it doesn't storm though. Another thing that I want to accomplish in 2017 is I want to try vlogging. I told my husband, he's totally down for it. So I said, even if we don't like it, like we just have to at least try and do it at least once. If we don't like it, we don't like it. And we don't have to try it again. But I want to try it. I think it'd be fun. I think it'll be kind of awkward. Not gonna lie, like the first time we do it, it's probably gonna be awkward. I told my husband, I was like, is the reason that you don't want to do it is because you think you're gonna be awkward? I think he would be. He's very like shy. It's like, I don't know how I would behave. It's like, you have to be yourself, you know? But that's one thing I want to try and do this year, is I want to try and vlog at least once. That is my goal, at least once. I'm gonna take my same blush combo that I've been loving, Concept and Idol, right up here. Another one of my goals, I want to do more like fashion posts on my Instagram page, which I kind of started doing towards the end of 2016. So I'm hoping in 2017 I will be doing more fashion posts and really kind of stepping up my Instagram game. It's kind of hard to keep up with like an Instagram theme. I don't have a theme. I mean, honestly, like it's a mess. Like it's hard to keep an Instagram theme, I feel like. I haven't posted on Instagram in quite a few days. So yeah. So hopefully in 2017 I will be doing more Instagram posts like more regularly than what I do now, because it's just like there's times where I'll get super inspired and I will post Instagram photos like all the time, but if I'm not inspired it's really hard for me to post Instagram photos, and I get kind of discouraged like if things don't look like they fit right on my page. Like I don't have a theme, like I don't have an Instagram theme, but if things don't fit right, I don't know, I just feel like it looks weird, and then I kind of get like I need to kind of become inspired to think of how I'm going to fix this situation. I don't know, it's weird. That's how I feel. I do want to do more with Instagram in 2017. I'm gonna just dust off the rest of this powder real quick. I'm gonna take the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Skimpy. This looks a hot mess. I've used this so much, but it's a really pretty nude lip liner. I also want to do more fashion stuff on YouTube, but I don't know like what I would do. Like if I'd want to do like lookbooks, or if I would want to do like kind of like outfits of the week, like a week in my style or whatever. I can't decide what I would want to do. I also want to kind of experiment with my videos a little bit more. I just stabbed myself in the eye, by the way, so if you see it watering, that is why. I'm gonna go back to Fawn right here, which we used as our transition shade. My eye is watering. I stabbed it real good. But I want to also kind of experiment with my YouTube videos. I don't know how. I just want to make them a little bit different. I want to kind of change it up a little bit. I guess I'll figure it out as the year progresses, but you know, I just want to kind of play around with editing and stuff like that, like different just do things different. I think I'm gonna take this color called Cyprus Umber. It's kind of like a brown, it's like a rich brown, but with kind of like a purpley maroon hue to it. It's really pretty. I'm gonna put this on the outer part of the eye right here. So you guys will have to tell me what your 2017 goals are, and what do you do to kind of keep yourself on track, like to keep yourself in check. This year I am kind of like journaling all of my stuff that I do, like especially when it comes to working out. Like I have a little journal that each day I'm going to try and update with like how I'm doing in terms of achieving my goals. Because I feel like if you don't keep yourself in check and you don't like keep track, it's easy to fall off the wagon, you know? It's happened to me like every year. Finished just before it started pouring. I don't know if you can hear it outside, but it is now like pouring down rain. Finished just in time. I don't know if I'm gonna have time now to film my best of beauty. I might have to film that tomorrow or something, but this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you guys enjoy these types of chit-chatty get ready with me's, let me know down in the comments or by giving this video a thumbs up. I really want to know what your guys' plans are for 2017, what your goals are, what your resolutions are, so let me know down below in the comments what you want to achieve in 2017. I love you all so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and I will talk to you soon in my next one. Bye!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.